Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if
your girl is moving to Atlanta. Hey guys, my name is Tanisi and welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going apartment hunting. Yes, your girl is moving to Atlanta. I'm leaving the suburbs and I'm choosing a city life. I'm gonna be a city girl, okay? And I know I've lived here in Georgia, but I've never lived in the city of Atlanta. I've lived in Marietta, not Atlanta. I've lived in Alpharetta, not Atlanta. And I'm living in Smyrna, not Atlanta. Close, but not Atlanta. I actually wanna live in like Atlanta. I wanna be a city girl. I want that city feel. My current apartment, it rents for about $2,000 a month. It is a mid-rise 2-bedroom apartment. She was cool, she was cozy. I definitely made it my home. However, the decor wasn't really my vibe. It's more like college-esque, going more so for luxury and very much grown women. So on today's tour, we are looking for an apartment that will give me luxury, a standing shower. I want to enjoy my amenities and feel luxurious while I do it. It has to have great lighting, like natural lighting into the apartment. If it has poor lighting, I'm going to be depressed. It has to have a great view. I want to see tall buildings. I want to see that skyline. I want to be a part of the skyline. I just want a great view day and night. My budget is maximum 2.5. I decided to narrow down my search to Midtown and Buckhead. So I want to take you guys with me on like my apartment viewings. I got a list of 16 apartments. Not gonna show you 16 apartments. That would be a little bit excessive, a little bit much. We're very mindful, we're very demure over here. I've already toured like a majority of them, but I wanted to save like my top choices for you all to share with me the experience. And I want to kind of go through like what I tend to look for when I hunt for apartments. So when I choose a property, I not only drive by on the daytime, I drive by on the nighttime. Yes, we're doing drive-bys day and night, because which they show you during the day may not necessarily be what will show up at night. Number two, I look through my Google reviews. If there's anything about rodents, insects, or break-ins within the last year, absolute immediate no. If they talk about like, oh, they didn't answer the phone, I pull up in person. So to me, that may not be important, but to somebody else that may. So just make sure you're always looking at the Google reviews. Also take them with a grain of salt. Next, you want to make sure that it matches your aesthetic. Look at the photos and make sure you like it. For me, I'm a visual person. If I wasn't impressed by the photos, I did not want to pull up. So that helped to narrow it further down. You know, if you're gonna be paying for something every month, make sure you like it enough to where it's not like, oh, this is such a chore that I'm paying for this. No, you get what you paid for. So you make sure you enjoy it. And one thing about me, whether it's a car, a house, the hair on top of my head, if I'm paying for it, it's because it's exactly what I wanted. I don't do any half-ass stuff. I love myself enough to give myself exactly what I want. Even if that means waiting until I can afford what I want. I always make sure wherever I'm looking, I always find a special. Application admin fee, get that right back. Preferred employer program, get that right back. Look and lease special, get that right back. Especially like around this time, December, you can find a lot of specials. So I'm pretty sure I did enough talking and explaining what I'm looking for. So we're going to get dressed and we're gonna head out into the city and view the first apartment that's up on the list. I'm only showing 3 today, just so I don't overwhelm you guys with the 16 apartments that I picked out. So we're heading to the first location, and these are the photos that really drew me to the property. Great lighting, aesthetically pleasing. Didn't see bathroom pics, so that's not usually a good sign, but we'll see when we get there. Well, I've never been so bamboozled, so distraught in my life. I always prefer to have my washer and dryer inside the home. This one was outside. The outside looks like death and despair. The property wasn't well maintained, and inside the home was very, very dark. It wasn't as well lit as the photos. I can tell why they didn't put any photos of the bathroom online, because it looks like a murder scene. And I'm over here looking for views of the city, and I got views of a trash can. From what I saw online, I thought it was aesthetically pleasing and very bright inside, and that's completely opposite The walls were painted with heavy coats of paint. It was a bad paint job. And then the windows were rusting. And I didn't expect the floors to like look like that in person. So overall, I'm crossing this off of my list, and we are headed to the next location because this is a no. It's a hell no for me. And do all units have floor-to-ceiling windows? Okay, I'm just like, you. Definitely gonna take you up on that coffee. Yeah. I would definitely need something bigger, but I do like, you know, the color scheme and everything. Okay, so, but this is just all the freezer space I would get. Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, because girl, I'm African. Yeah. Where's the meat going? You know, we can do a potluck. You're welcome. All right. Oh, girl. Boy, you gotta see shit in person, believe me. Can't just be talking about it. Can't just be cautious about it. I wanna get wild. Take me for a ride, boy. Show me why I started going. Know it's been a while, boy. I wanna get wild. Fill up in the earth, I'm a fan. Let me say, I'm gonna do that shit again. It's like every corner is used, but it doesn't feel crowded.
Done. Well, I know you better. That ain't me mad at my nigga. Mad at the fact he ain't with you. Mad at the fact that it's me. But this shit bigger than me and you alone. So while you running out for shade room and interest, this shit be looking for attention. Better. That ain't me mad at my nigga. Mad at the fact he ain't with you. Mad at the fact that it's me. But this shit bigger. Me and you alone, so while you running out for shade room and interest, this should be looking for attention.
You know, I think I like the other unit better. But I don't know. Like more closet space here and the balcony.
Let me show you the other one.
Okay.
Having that kind of look in case you wanted to put a dresser, you want a different vanity, you can put
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. This really feels like city living.
right? Yeah. I like showing this side too because a lot of the jewelry one right here is facing
Ooh.
so that's a sense.
Oh, okay.
It was a tech talk thing, I didn't even know.
This is a TV?
Yes. So it looks like more.
Yeah.
But it's TV, so it blends in with your aesthetic and stuff. So I was walking around here for like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool? I
Yeah.
was like, whoa. Okay.
That's insane.
Welcome to come back here. We like to host at least 2 to
Allow like a personal DJ like to set up that. Oh wow.
This is our outdoor full deck.
Oh, okay.
There's another lounge that's
Oh wow.
But the pool is all year round, so you can keep it in the winter season. It's also 6 a.m. to midnight. We've got the grills in the corner, so if you ever wanted to barbecue, you can.
This is beautiful.
Your laptop. You can also sign into like Netflix with their direct TV.
Perfect.
This is my favorite room.
Ooh.
This is the full lounge. This is the reservable space, I said. You're more than welcome to.
This is nice.
You're gonna try to mix it up. We've done some
Okay, so right off the bat, we started with the amenities. First up was the media room. It can be reserved. This is a question I always ask every time I tour a place. I just was not impressed with the decor. It just gave very much like a guy designed this. It didn't have like a feminine touch. It had a beautiful view despite the weather, but I really just felt meh about the media room. Coming up second was the private dining room. Now, private dining room gives very much exclusive, but this decor was just killing my vibe. It is reservable for $100 an hour, up to 4 hours if you want to reserve it for like a small get together. This is the third amenity, which is a working space room. I'm so sick of seeing gray. Again, it gives very much a guy designed this, but they did have a beer tap. I don't really drink beer, so it wasn't much of a plus to me, but for those that might like beer, they have a beer tap. As you can see, the playroom is a quick walk over. The playroom is separated from the workstation by a panel. I don't know how conducive it is if you're trying to get work done, but they do have sparkling water. Now, I was not trying to go outside because nothing was outside but more gray, freezing wet rain, and winds like you standing in the middle of Chicago. Like I thought I was in Atlanta. The weather definitely had a part to play in my tour, but once I saw those gray cabanas in the back, child, I was ready to go. And look, so was my tour guide. They had additional outdoor space, which was huge. I could already tell that this would be perfect for entertaining a large party. I'm just really enjoying the time I'm having with the tour guide because look, me and her was cutting up, okay? They had a lot of seating. Honestly, every corner had its own section, like a section at the lounge in Atlanta. So you could be exclusive with your own party, not bothering the next. So I really liked that. I think this was probably my most favorite part of the tour. And now to view my favorite amenity, the gym. This is what I quit my gym membership for, so it needs to be top tier. This gym had so many options. It had enough weights. And then they had an aerobics room, which wasn't really much to see aside from the 2 bicycles, but they did have a few treadmills, Stairmaster, and 2 other ellipticals over here. They also had a punching bag, which my man loves, so I couldn't complain. I know y'all are ready to see the actual apartment units, but we have one more amenity to view. This is the club room. It's another cozy workspace with a built-in fireplace and a conference room, but it was pretty small, so not much to see. And now for our first unit. All units use their phone to enter. That's right, keyless entry. To the left, you have a nook, which I appreciate. You always need to check the washer and dryer settings. And then it held an L-shaped kitchen with a quartz table and black cabinets, which I hate. The living room was very, very snug, as well as the bar table area, and the room was very, very tight as well. The closet wasn't even worth putting on camera. So we're just gonna go straight to the bathroom. I'm not a fan of the tub. I'm gonna just let y'all know now. And in 2 seconds, you get to see me. Hello, hi, how's it going? And then off to the second unit. I like this layout a lot more. Right off the bat, on your left, you can actually walk into a closet for great storage space. I thought the washers would be there, but I was greatly surprised. I like the kitchen space. Again, I don't like dark cabinets. I want the room to be as bright as possible, but you do have stainless steel appliances, as did the other one. No balcony, as did the other one. I don't know, I kept walking to the window. It felt like a jail cell. But this is the other view of the kitchen. Now walking into the room, I really don't know what to do with this. This looks like an office space, not necessarily a bedroom, just like very, very tight. So I was ready to see the closet, which was also not going to do anything for the amount of things that I have. It did have a walk-in shower, which I am absolutely obsessed with, but the shower was just not enough to make me want to call this my home. And the last unit we viewed, again, I love how when you walk into the left, they have something for you like to set your keys in. They have a closet space, but there's no island, just no nothing, just you and the living room and open space. It did have a y'all saw the living room. And then this tub looked a little better, but I'm still not a fan of it. It still wouldn't make me want to call it home. The rooms are very, very tight. And the closet, which was a little bigger, still not something that won me over. This is the view, which wasn't necessarily bad, but it just didn't quite give luxury, and that's what I'm really looking for in an apartment, is that luxury touch and that luxury feel. So overall, I would say that this was a no for me. The next spot gave every bit of luxury that I was looking for, from the grand piano to the fireplace. The decor was on point. First, we looked at their cafe bar, which serves coffee as well as wine. They give you a wine card in order to access it. Next, we viewed the gym, which is everything I could have hoped for and more. They had so many options and so much equipment. This property also has keyless entry. You have to use your phone in order to enter the unit. We toured this 1 bedroom, 1 bath, which was fully furnished, just to give us a visual of how to kind of place furniture and everything. My takeaways are poor lighting in the bedroom and living room, very tight in both areas. The washer and dryer are located in the closet, and it doesn't have a standing shower. So, although it's a cute setup, I'm going to have to pass. Next, we went to go see the unfurnished version of the apartment we just saw. This would be the actual one that I'd be applying for, but I took one look at that view and realized that my balcony would be front and center of the entire plaza in Buckhead, and that was just a no for me. So I had to pass. The lighting was so much better in this next layout. However, there was no island, which really sucks because now you finally get the washer and dryer outside of the closet, but I need my island. All right, you guys, we have reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for tuning in and going on this apartment tour with me. If you could please put in the comment which apartment was your favorite and why, I would definitely appreciate it. Your opinions will weigh on my next choice, my next home. I'm super, super excited on this new journey, and I really want you all to be a part of it. So please make sure you put in the comments your favorite, and also please make sure you subscribe so you can actually see which apartment that I chose. And lastly, please don't forget to like this video. It helps me out so much and helps to bring other people who are also looking for apartments to this video. So please make sure you help your girl out, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. All right, guys, see you in the comments and see you next time.
Santa, tell me if you're really